This is Jarrod Horak, and this is my longer version of my Del Mar Horse of the Day video series. And if you've been watching those video shorts on my channel, each day that Del Mar runs, I give out a horse of the day. It's usually around a 1-minute video with my top choice. And through 14 days of the summer meet, my top choices have 6 wins, a second, and 3 third-place finishes. Now on Saturday, August 9th, in the yellow ribbon handicap, I gave out Heredia. She was bet down. She wired the field there to give me my 6th winner of the meet. Let's see if I can keep that roll going here. And we'll go through the Sorrento Stakes, which is going to be the race that I'm going to do. And then I'll give out my top choice and talk about some of the other contenders. Now, the Sorrento Stakes for Sunday, August 10th goes as the 3rd race. It's a Grade 3 event, $150,000 purse for 2-year-old fillies, 6 furlongs on the main track. And Himika is the favorite, and she's 6-5 morning line for trainer Bob Baffert. Now, Juan Hernandez is going to ride back. And Juan Hernandez won 6 races at Del Mar on Saturday, August 9th, and he's the leading rider of the summer meet. And for this one, they paid $900,000. She's a daughter of Curlin. Into Mischief is the dam sire. This one's bred to run on. Looked really good in that 5-furlong debut. That was on June 12th at Santa Anita. She was the 1-2 favorite. She had the inside post in that 5-furlong event, and she was able to sit inside in second. Now, early on, they pushed on her like they wanted her to go to the lead. She couldn't get the lead, but then she settled in behind the pace setter. She swung around that one in the stretch. She kicked away, and she won nicely by 6 lengths. Now, the clear runner up there, Bottle of Rouge, rallied from off the pace to finish a clear second, and that one would come back and romp by more than 6 lengths as the favorite. That was at Del Mar on Saturday, August 9th. So Himika beat a nice filly last time out. She looked professional doing it. She has the inside post again, but she handled the inside post last time, and I don't see why they just wouldn't do exactly what they did last time. Get her out of the gate in good order, track the pace, and try to go around the pace setters and run away in the stretch. And she had that bullet workout on August 3rd, 5 furlongs and 59 flat, best of 65 at Del Mar. Number 2 is Dreaming of Alys, and I watched this replay of her debut. That was at Laurel Park, and that was on June 13th, and that was on the Laurel Park YouTube channel if you want to watch the replay of Dreaming of Alys in her debut, and she looked good that day. She was the favorite. She broke from post 3 in a 7-horse field. She was racing in between horses, and then she dove down on the inside in the stretch, and she was able to kick clear and win by more than 4 lengths, and she looked good on the gallop out as well. She was able to maintain that advantage. And then she must have been privately purchased because Phil D'Amato is her trainer. She ends up on the West Coast now. Antonio Fresu is going to ride, and we'll see how she fits from a class standpoint. But she looked good in the debut, and she's had a couple of workouts at Del Mar, including a gate workout, 5 furlongs and 59 2, 6th best of 65. That was on August 3rd. Moem Downs, number 3 here, and this one is 3-1 morning line for trainer Peter Miller. And she's coming in from Churchill Downs. In her debut, she was 11 lengths back in the middle of the race, and that was only a 5-furlong event. She made up a lot of ground in the stretch. She finished 3rd, beating more than 2 lengths. Good effort in the debut. She was 5-1 in that race, and then second time out, 5.5 furlongs. She was the favorite. She had post 10 in a 12-horse field. She was chasing the pace. She was up close, and she was outside, and she was able to kick away, and she broke her maiden by more than 9 lengths. That was a nice effort. Umberto Rispoli is going to ride, and she's going to try to get involved from off the pace. My Cat is the 4 for trainer George Papapadromo. Diego Herrera is going to ride this one. She's 10-1 morning line. She was beaten 20 lengths in her debut at Santa Anita against Cowbred Company, and then she dropped from Cowbred maiden special weight to a maiden claiming 50 against State Bred second time out, and she was able to get right to the front, and she won by more than 8 lengths. A good effort there, but she's facing much better horses in this contest. Number 5, Thank You India for trainer Andy Mathis. Now this one's still a maiden. This is her 2nd career start. In her debut, she did get a good pace rating. That was a maiden special weight event, 5 furlongs at Del Mar on July 19th. She pressed from 2nd, and she ended up finishing 3rd, beating a little more than 2 lengths. She was 11-1. Now Mathis is 22% with second timers, and he shows a flat bet profit with that angle. And they paid $140,000 for her. She should impact the pace. Number 6, Stuffy Mist. Now, Stuffy Mist ran against Himika in her debut, and she's the one that was setting the pace. As I said, Himika was able to just kick on by this one, and she ended up finishing 4th, beating 9 lengths in a 5-horse field. Now, she flattered Himika in her second career start, maiden claiming 150,000 at Del Mar at 5 furlongs. She was able to get right out there and break her maiden by 3 lengths. So I already mentioned that Bottle of Rouge came back and broke the maiden out of that Himika race, and then so did Stuffy Mist. And she should be up on the pace in here. I'm not going to go against Himika. I think she is definitely the one to beat. Bob Baffert having an excellent meet at Del Mar, and Juan Hernandez riding out of his mind right now after those 6 wins yesterday. They paid a lot for this filly. She was very professional in her debut. The only thing that could slow her down is the inside post, but that certainly did not slow her down in her debut. So Himika is definitely going to be my top choice. Now, if you're playing exotics in here, mow them down from off the pace number 3. Dreaming of Alys, I wouldn't be surprised if she ran a quality race, and possibly the one to catch. Thank You, India. She's still a maiden, but overall for her, it's going to be very tough to break her maiden in this spot. So I think this race is all about Himika. And if you're interested in my full card analysis, I do full cards each day that Del Mar runs. You can find my full cards at therunawayhorse.com on my shop page. I'm also going to be doing a full card Travers Day at Saratoga on Saturday, August 23rd. So go over to therunawayhorse.com on my shop page if you're interested in my full cards. You can also go over at therunawayhorse.com to my Del Mar page. I do Del Mar weekly recaps of all their races. I go through and recap the stakes races, tell you how the turf course and the main track are playing, catch up with the winning jockeys and trainers, and then I give out all my full card highlights as well so you can see how I'm doing in my full cards. Having an excellent week at Del Mar this week, having a good meet as well. So hopefully I'll be able to keep it going for the rest of the summer meet. And I'm also doing on my YouTube channel today's Racing Digest handicapping videos, and then also how to use the Digest handicapping video series. And for the handicapping videos recently, I've been able to give out a few winners at Saratoga, which I've been doing most of my Digest handicapping videos of Saratoga Stakes races. I had Luther in the Hall of Fame Stakes recently. Sierra Leone was my top choice in the Whitney. Saturday, August 9th, Laurelin, my top choice, won the Saratoga Oaks. I've been doing well with those Digest videos, handicapping videos where I go through and I look at the Today's Racing Digest past performances, and then I give out my top choice in those events. And then also for the Digest, how to use the Digest series, I went through and talked about the final time ratings in my first video, and then pace ratings. And then next week I'm going to be doing pace and final time ratings in combination, how to best use those in your handicapping each day. And that'll do it for this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and share these videos if you like them. Subscribe to my channel as well. We have one more quick thing. If you're interested in my Better Bets free picks page at therunawayhorse.com, you can go over there. You'll get a free pick from around the country each day. So go over to therunawayhorse.com. At the top of my homepage, you're going to see a Better Bets free picks tab. Click there. It will take you over to my Better Bets page. And through the first 9 days in August, I've had 6 winners. So I'm on a roll there. I'm on a roll in my Horse of the Day video series, my Today's Racing Digest video series, and my full cards as well. Let's see if I can keep this hot summer action going all the way through the end of the Del Mar summer meet. And then after that, I'll be covering the Santa Anita autumn meet each day. And that'll do it. Until I see you next time, good luck at the races.